Yeah, boy. We back. No, I was starting the stream. Alright? That was 100% intentional. Like, actually. Okay. So, willkommen in the last race of the day. Oh, yeah. Old car license plate. Actually, it's the plate off the boat trailer. Oh. Wasser. I've got the plate off my other old car here as well. I thought it was here. Thought it was behind that one. I've got the plates off both my old cars somewhere. The back plate of the other car was held together with electrical tape over, like it cracked in the middle, and it was held together with electrical tape over the letters, like completing the bits of letters that were cracked, which is very legal. I mean, it's legible. What's the problem? Can't think of any problems with that. Yeah, W838KCK. And if you were to look up the registration plate, you would probably find that it has been scrapped for the last 5 years or so, I would imagine. I'm just going to do that now. Let's see. Yep. It's expired. How long has it been expired for? I would imagine it lived a couple of months after, yeah. 2015. Had 120,000 miles under us. Yeah. Yeah, the last MOT had front subframe corroded but not seriously weakened. Near side track rod end ball joint has slight play. Near side front lower suspension arm has slight play. Rear exhaust has minor leak and brake pipes corroded. Yeah, ABS fault. Coil broken. Stability control broken. Corroded. Brake pipes corroded. Parking brake failed. Tyres, near side tyre broken, offside tyre broken. Parking brake fail. Oh god, I hadn't realised the number of tyres had failed. I knew it was showing its age by the time we got rid of it. Failed for a deteriorated windscreen wiper blade at one point. It failed its... hang on. It failed its first ever MOT. There you go. Woof. So... welcome back. Let's sort out that cushion and... So, my left thumb hurts. I'm wearing some slightly more supportive footwear because my brake foot was starting to hurt. I've had some mixed races, but if I have an okay race this time, never tasty. If I can just get to the end of this race, basically like with less than like 10x, then I should be on for an A-class license, which would be amazing. I didn't think I was going to get an A-class license anything like this soon. I guess that's what happens when you're doing 4-hour-long races a day. Well, if only somebody would pay me to do this. I think I'd have to be a lot better at it for that to happen. Both the racing and the streaming. But hey, I'm getting better. I am off to the left side.
Clear.
Yep. New sim cancelled. Master's degree cancelled. My thumb is not happy. Oh, I hadn't actually registered that it was you, hello. I thought it was still just Ross. You've both got the same colour name. It's not okay. I'm looking at you on a second monitor, which is... Oh, hello, guy behind. I'm looking at you, glancing at you, when I can, on a second monitor off over to the left. Which is actually tucked behind this monitor. That's better. I can tell who you are now.
Clear on the left.
So he's changed it to content control colours, that's what he's done. So it's official now. Sorry, download moderators, yes. Because one of our content controllers had started saying they wanted to be a mod. So we called them a download mod. That's not quite what happened. What actually happened was we created a new role for checking multiple accounts and dealing with account-based concerns. Yeah, I'm not doing 4 hours in a run, and that other guy is not doing 5 hours in a run, with apparently no experience actually racing. You're a download mod as well. You're a download mod team leader. They report to you. Forum mods report to me, which means I'm still your boss. If you're doing forum moderation, I'm not your boss when it comes to download moderation, then you're my boss. Mutual bosses. Bosses by consent. Joris Mans.
You got it, toy car on the right.
So, wearing a more supportive shoe is making braking more pleasant, but yeah, that's not happening. Nor is 5 hours for that other guy. 3 hours is already a really tough push. Apparently not the only person who likes to spear off to the right there when coming out of the pits. I'm holding the wheel a bit oddly at the moment to deal with my thumb. Maybe I'll have to bandage it up or something. Let's move this cushion. There we go. Yep. Yes, we're short of drivers, 2 days to go. Oh man. It's only the biggest sim racing event of the year. I mean, for the general public, it is the biggest sim racing event of the year. Not for big sim racers or actual racing drivers, because that was last weekend, but for the general sim racing plebs, this is the biggest event of the year. Oh, that's a shout. We should get Joe in. But yeah, we've gone from having actual Formula 2 drivers on our team to them thinking that I'm a great driver and I should qualify. Yeah, I would have thought so. Why can't he just sim race at the same time? I'm trying to figure out what it is about the wheel that's actually making my thumb uncomfortable. I'm just going to hold the wheel on the outside. There we go. That's better. Yeah. I could do the taxi driver drive. There you go. One hand on top of the wheel, another hand just anywhere. I might still not be that fast, but but I've come a long way in the last week. The sizes of these sessions are insane at the moment. Oh, hello. Hello, P2. That was a bad plan.
Clear on the left.
Oh dear. He's dead. Yeah. Yes, that's how it should work. But apparently nobody's actually told him what lap times they're doing. Except me. And my 58s seem to impress him. I don't know if he's thinking 48. What do the lights on the dash mean? Which ones? The middle ones are the RPMs. The outside ones mean various things. When they're flashing red, that means upshift. When they're purple, that means that you're locking up. So, one light means you're starting to lock up, two lights means that you've locked up. Yeah, apparently they split from another team a while back. Only they came up with the name like a week or two ago. Hello P1. Have fun eating me alive. Can I have some slipstream? No, they're too fast for that. Yeah, I don't think there's much in the way of team management going on. Yeah. Yeah. I have no idea how old these people are or anything either. Like, are they doing iRacing but just league racing? Can I just call it like the can I call it LMP1? And then only enter GTEs? That's what I'm doing, I'm using my thumb to push up on the wheel. I shouldn't have demonstrated there in a right-hand corner with my right hand. How about Ferrari AF Corsa? That sounds like a cool name. I mean, Ferrari's a cool car word, right? It would be nice to do a multi-class race. Oh well, I need to get my I rating up for that. And I'm having trouble getting it up at the moment. But like I'm actually having to look behind me.
You got it, slow car on the right.
Braking into
You got
these
it, slow
corners.
car on the right.
Still faster than me. Yeah, that's what I said. I know what I said. You love it. You also love the foot cam. To be honest, I think the foot cam does add something because, like, you can see more of my control inputs. Oh, that's not the line.
Go left. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Sure you hadn't. Where is that line? It's in there somewhere.
Car stopped on the right.
I'm doing 59s again. I was doing 56s earlier today. Like, I don't know what changes between the sessions. I know there's a lot of places around the lap where you can make or lose time, but I don't quite know where 3 seconds are coming and going from. Like, is this my lower? This is my lower geared setup, yeah. I know it is because... No, hang on, maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't my lower geared setup.
Car right. Clear.
Yeah, suck. Come on, suck me. I want that good suck. Nope. That P2's after some suck. Ooh, now he's only wheels. iRacing LODs are weird, because look, that guy's just wheels. Or rather, he's become an open wheeler. Who are you telling to give up? Never give up. I should just get a Stream Deck and just, like, become a rip-off low-budget Jimmy Broadbent. No, just do what's popular. What are people doing? Oh, people are doing 54s in here. There must be something to do with track temperature. Because normally people would be doing like 49s and stuff in here. So I guess there's just something... Oh, I can give it up for you. I've been reeling this guy in while I've been talking. And then there was the other guy who went spearing off. I'll show you disgusting later. Come join my OnlyFans. See, that should be flat. Oh dear. Yeah, we're fine. Made it back onto the curve in time. Oh god, that's not fine. That was not fine.
You got that corner and got a slow down penalty. Slow down. You got a penalty. We're cutting the course.
Look at me, I'm in an action film. All the gears. Oh, warm tyres. I wonder why they're so warm. So, shall I try doing no tyres, just fuel? Because that will be very difficult and will probably result in an enormous accident. And it's definitely not something that I can do in the actual 24, because the tyres are just dead by the end of two of these stints, and these stints are only 3/4 length stints. So the tyres would be utterly fucked after 2 stints in the 24. So in this we have a limitation of 67.5 litres a tank. In the 24 we use the full 90 litres. And the tyres are dead by the end of 90 litres is about 13 laps. These races are 16 laps. The tyres are dead by the end of 16 laps. Like, they're not dead, but if you don't look after them, they're on the edge. Last race, I tried taking tyres at the pit stop, but that took a very long time to do. It cost me about 20 seconds, and I lost to a couple of people by about 20 seconds. So if instead I can keep my tyres in reasonable shape, then I might be able to hold on to them all the way to the end and pick off a few positions at the end, or rather pick off a few positions at the pit stop. Pick off a few positions, that's hard to say. So we're gonna try it. Right, quali. So, quali requires 10 litres of fuel, 2 shots of vodka. It's about 6.5 litres a lap.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left. I think you'll need a splash.
So I'm not going to try that interesting line through the 4 chicanes again.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
'28th I rating, so I've got plenty to gain. It also means that I'm not going to be fighting with people very much, I wouldn't think, because everyone's going to be faster than me. So I'll have to just hope that consistency puts me to the end in a reasonable place.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. You'll need to stop for more fuel.
Yeah, thanks. I think there's something you haven't taken into account here. Sick. Yeah, I wonder if the track was actually slow in that practice session, or if it's just that there weren't as many fast people in there. I mean, there were plenty of people with A-class 4.99 licenses, though that doesn't mean fast, that means safe. In spite of all the spin-offs and pumps that were going on. Sure, you can do Indy without braking for the first half. It's gonna be the one. Been racing all day. I'm trying to get a clean race. This is going to be the one. Q crashed out, unrepairable damage at T2. Right, 56. That is a pretty good time for me. I mean, there will be people who are going to go faster than me because... Actually, shit, quite a lot of people have got round. Holy fuckles. Second. Bloody hell. There's nobody rolling in going faster than me, other than that one guy. He wasn't that much faster than me. Okay, there's one. Thank you. I had not forgotten. Oh boy. That would not have been good. Yeah, dropping down the order now, which is fair enough. Yeah, 53s. But 56 is good for me. There were definitely a few places I know I could have gone faster on that lap. I keep throwing my phone away and then picking it back up again. Quality's not over yet. 1.5 minutes left. Sixth on the grid. At least I'll be ahead of the worst of the chaos. As hopefully these guys in front, I hope the reason they're fast is that they've done a lot of laps. And if they've done a lot of laps, they probably know how to keep it on the road. That's what I'm hoping. And if they don't know how to keep it on the road, I'm hoping that they don't keep it on the road somewhere a good distance away from me. Seventh. Yep. Eighth. Yeah, I knew people were going to go faster than me. Good luck, peace and love. I'll join in a moment. I just need to... Yeah, fair enough. Right.
One lap to green. Line up on the left side.
Line up on the
Pit
left
road is
side.
closed.
Here we go. A-class license coming up. Yeah, I think the Ferrari sounds... 16 laps. 1 hour. One hour, one pit stop. 67 litres of fuel in the tank. That's enough for about 10 laps. It's about 6.5 litres a lap. Have some people not joined the grid? Because there are several people missing here. I'm now 4th. 4th before I even hit the start line. I thought you were in here the other day. Wait, was that you? Or was that somebody else? Or whatever. Hello, I use Facecam now. Seems to make people more interested. Ooh, bunch of new people. Hello. So, I'm 4th on the grid. It's 1 hour, 16 laps. There'll be 1 pit stop, unless I get huge damage. I am very close to getting my A-class license if I can complete this race without too many incidents. Then I will be on an A-class license, which is the highest level license. Hang on, isn't there another license above that's like only for very specific selected professionals? Oh boy, here we go, going green.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh Jesus. What the hell?
Car on. Keep to the left.
What the hell happened there?
Clear on the right, right side.
I am not qualified to be fighting at the front. Holy fuck. Come on, guy, you and me, we're going to run away. We're going to run away together, it's going to be great. We're going to start a new life. Just you and me, baby. I'm not going to try it, I'm just going to sit behind him. Save a bit of fuel. We're going to run away. I don't want to try dive bombing him, I don't want to make any dumb moves. I just want to slipstream Buddy for the straights so that I can get a bit further away from the rest of the pack. That's all I'm after. Get my... Okay, so... Oh, I don't know what to do with tyre straps then. Nope. Sequential. Paddle shift. As you can tell, by the way, that I just fucked it, so the gear shifts there. Right, 43... No, 45. And... yeah, just replace the left rear, that's it. That's all I want. Only the left rear. I don't think it's double clutch, I think it's just a proper sequential. Real sequentials are basically manuals with a dog clutch. A dog clutch and a ratcheting shifter. So true sequentials bear more resemblance to manuals than autos. Or DCTs. Oh god. Oh no. I should stop fucking with things as I'm driving.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
That's fine. I'm still on the track. Next guy's 4 seconds. Honestly, I prefer not to fight with them. I'm already well above my pay grade. I would rather sit back here. Oh, is this one actually a mechanical double clutch? Oh, he got a cut. Right, I don't want to fight. It's an hour-long race. Oh god, what the hell are you doing? Are you trying to get rid of a slowdown by any chance?
Still there, hold your line. You're in fifth. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
It doesn't matter that I'm not up in the lead. I knew I wasn't. I don't really have the pace to fight with first place because first place was doing 53s in quali. I mean, they might have a specific quali set up, but I don't really want the pressure to be fighting with them. So I'm actually pretty okay with the turn of events.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Oh god, I had the run, but I couldn't do anything with it. Oh, he's got a bump on the back. Oh, it's so nice to not have aero damage.
Keep to the left.
Yep.
Stay on the left. Still there, hold your line.
He lifted.
Clear.
Presumably he's going to fight me into Mulsanne. Mulsanne the corner, not Mulsanne the straights. Hopefully he gets a cut through the 4 chicanes again. Oh hello. Why are you so slow? Oh god. Bye. I mean, yes. Overtaken on pace and skill. Oh god, there's a lot of fighting in my wing mirror. Third. Podium. Boy. Podium boy. 0.3 seconds. You're not going to try... Oh dear, that's a big F in the background. F's for the guy behind me. Like, not the guy directly behind me, but the guy behind him. He just went into a wall sideways at 150 miles an hour. Number 3, not number 1. And I've still got 14 laps to go. Yeah, what I did last time was I held the brakes a little much and ended up understeering out. Like that. It's fine. That was not good.
Left side.
Yeah, you rightly have the run on me.
Still there. Still there, hold your line.
What are you going to do? He's going to do it.
Clear on the left.
Fair. Oh god!
Car on your left.
Jesus! What the fuck?
Clear on the left.
What the hell happened there? He appeared inside me. Holy fuck. What the hell? Oh god. Yeah, that's a spooky boy. He's gone again, and now he's back. Oh, that's going to be a cut, surely. Nope, apparently not. Yeah, poor connection. That's what it is. And somehow, when he rematerialised inside of me, it didn't actually kill me. There was nothing I could have done. I was just braking where I could with this guy. Oh boy. Well, us two are pulling away a little bit now. That's nice. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try and save the tyres as long as I can. Because I want to double stint the tyres. That's my game plan, double stinting. So long as we're fast enough to keep out of trouble from 5th place. 5th place is fighting. So if me and this guy don't fight, we can run away. Yeah, 5th and 6th are changing places all the time. They're fighting hard. So that's either just going to slow them down because they're fighting, or it's going to cause a massive accident. Either way, me and this guy run away. And I save some tyre life. Because I don't have to throw it everywhere in order to try and attack or defend. It's up to him how well he keeps his tyres. The thing is, I can take the corners quite gently because I will catch back up with him on the straights so long as I keep within a second of him. If I keep within a second of him, then I'm in the slipstream. A Porsche going fast through the Porsche curves? Unheard of. Right, come on, don't fuck me up on the exit. There we go. Oh, F for somebody behind. Oh god. Oh, you could do that. That's something you could do. You know that I'm going to have to contest that, right? You know that that's not on.
Keep to the left. Still there. Clear.
Right, now he's got the slip. But I've got the podium. The thing is, my mentality is sit behind and wait for the opportunity, wait for them to make the mistake. Them, oh fuck, mentality might not be. Yeah, they can have that.
Right side.
That was all me.
Still there. Clear on the right.
But I can still sit in their slip. So the relative on the right, the number on the left is your position as you cross to the line last lap. The number next to it is your car number. The colour is your car class. All cars in this race are the same class, which is why all of those are pink.
Clear.
So this is the GTE car GT Endurance class. All these cars, while they're different cars, are all made to one specification, or they're balanced by a ruling authority, so they all have very similar performance. Then the next thing is the driver name, quite obviously, and the thing beside it is the gap between you and the other driver. So the gap from me to me is 0 seconds. And the gap from me to this guy is currently 0.5 seconds. If it's positive, that means that they're ahead of me. If it's negative, it means they're behind me. The other thing is, if the text goes red, that means they're a lap ahead of me. If the text goes blue, that means they're a lap behind me. But hopefully you won't be seeing any of that this race, because if you do, then the race has gone horribly wrong for either me or somebody else, depending which colour it goes. Oh yeah, there you go. There's the explanation. Then the other things, bottom left, that's the lap count, and bottom right is the time of my last lap. I'm looking for 57s. Oh, I don't want the run into Indy. Why do I always get the run into Indy? I don't want it. I should learn what to do with a run into Indy. You can in practice, yes. Oh god. He's still going to be faster than me. Yes, you can in practice. You can also enable a racing line in practice. It is, yeah. If it's a very late apex, you can go all the way out onto that curb. Yeah, this guy's feeling the pressure, he's all out of shape. So all I need to do is keep it in shape and hope that he makes the mistake. And then third. I am always slow through the Porsche cut. That's got to be a slowdown. No? Maybe not. Oh god. That works. Oh, that's got to be a slowdown, surely. No. He got a slowdown. He did. He got a slowdown.
Right side.
See?
Clear
Wait
on
for
the
him to
right.
make the mistake. He's all out of shape. He's going to make a mistake. All I've got to do is be there when it happens. Right, so am I still going to double stint these tyres? Because you saw what happened last time, except last time I'd had a massive accident earlier which would have really cooked them. He's coming. 0.2. He'll have me by the end of the straight. Yeah, he's getting as much slip as he can.
Still there. On the right.
Gonna push him, gonna squeeze him.
Stay on the right.
I'm still here. You can't have it that easily.
Clear on the left.
Now I've got the slipstream and the run.
Right side.
Love tap.
Stay on the left. Keep to the left. Keep to the left.
Oh, the sound.
Still there. Hold your line.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh god.
Left side.
Oh god. Whose was that?
On the right.
Whose was that? Was that on me?
Car on your left. Stay on the right.
I never want to be the cause of an accident.
Clear on the left.
That's my main ambition, above all else. Right, judging on what happened when I had the run into Indy, I'm going to stick to the right. And hope that he can't make it around the outside. Because he's going to have a huge run into Indy.
Left side. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
We can have it. Okay, he's defending hard. Which means... run for me. Lap 5 of 16. Keep it between the lines.
Left side. Still there. Clear.
I'm starting to get confident enough to try stuff into the Porsche curves, but I still don't like it. Keeping him honest, though. Even though he's a Porsche in the Porsche curve, so he has an unfair advantage. It is, but since I've been carrying full fuel since the start, it doesn't make that much sense for me right now. I might as well take advantage of a shorter stop time later.
You're back in fourth position.
So I'll be pitting on lap 11. Oh god, he's off. Come on, give that to me.
Left side.
You know you fucked up, give it to me.
Keep to the right. Still
He's
there,
not giving.
hold your line. Clear.
Yeah, that's the other way of doing it, but that gives you less flexibility if stuff goes wrong. That's a cut. Surely. That's got to have been. Yes, it was. He's slowing. I'm going to use his slip.
Left side. Still there. Clear.
Back in third. Oh god. We're actually racing for a podium. Oh god! Oh, you fucker! You fucker! What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Right, car is steering okay. Let's see how the aero is. Am I going to finish another race with aero damage? I don't think it was revenge. It wasn't the same guy. Was it? Yeah, I haven't got a podium anymore though, have I? Also, my tyres are going to be a wee bit on the fuckage side by the end. Oh well. Keep them going. Ooh, hello. Yeah, they're slightly fuckered. Well, keep it between the white lines. Let's see what we can pick off. We're definitely going to be down on top end. People trying stuff into Indy 2. Okay. That ain't me, but okay. I'm not going to say that that was malicious, because it could well have just been them fucking their braking up. Like, I've done it once or twice. It's not always intentional. It did very handily secure them third though, didn't it? Right, we'll find out on the next lap what the verdict is on straight line speed. Oh god. Oh no. Yeah, see? See what I mean? Bollocks. Is that sorry? Thanks. That was on me. He was slow, but I was behind, and that makes it my fault. Well, this race has changed in tone a little. Right, now we see what the straight line speed is like. I should be doing 289 at the braking point. Guy 1 second behind me. .286. That's alright. That's usable. I mean, that could just be me getting a bad run out of Tetra Rouge. Guys behind are fighting. I'm hoping that'll stop them fighting me for now. I don't want to be in there. I want to be in the guys up ahead. Third's still just there. I haven't lost this yet. Or maybe I have now. Got 2. Got 1. I'm going to squeeze him.
Still there. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Made it. Made it work. Now these two are going to fight. Unfortunately, the next guy behind them is 5 seconds. So nobody's going to come up behind them and try and do anything. Oh wow. Yeah, look at the overspeed.
Left side. Clear.
Sorry guys, Indy's mine. Still mine. Not yours. Mine. You fight each other. I'm going to go off and try and get the guys in front. Right, so am I going to try to go to the end on these tyres? Yeah, normally I shift at 4 to 5 pips. When I get overexcited, I let the engine overrun. Oh, don't do it. Oh, for fuck's sake! Dude! What the actual fuck? What the hell was that? This whole race has been a bit of a shit show, hasn't it? I would do the next one, but that's after midnight. Oh boy, right. So, 28th iRating. Started in 8th, qualified 8th, started 4th, got to 3rd, taken out, got back to 5th, taken out, now in 14th.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Yeah, now the tyres are fucked. There it is, yep. That's half the race left to go. Now the tyres will be fucked, the aero's fucked. Like now I'll just be keeping up if I get a slip. I won't be getting any overspeed. Yeah, see, I'm just keeping time with him. I'm not gaining at all. Oh, that's the 4th race in a row. Okay, I'm still getting a bit of overspeed on the straight. Nowhere near what I should be getting, but still something. That was bad. Lost 0.2 there. Yeah, the slip is just keeping me with them. It's not letting me. It's not giving me the overtaking opportunities that it used to. My tyres are no longer living their best lives.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Well, top 10's our goal now. Gonna try and make 2 stints work. Oh god, he's gone.
Go right.
These two are fighting, I can get them. I mean, another thing is I set up the gearbox and whoa, that was washy. I set up the gearbox and it's a little uneven, the spacings. Tyres are absolutely not living their best lives anymore. I might have to go tyres just for safety. I don't want to because that turns a 28-second pit stop into a 48-second pit stop. But having been spun 3 times now, incident count 15x. Oh shit, I've got 2 more incidents to a penalty. No, I'm going to take tyres, I think. I think I need to just keep it between the lines, get to the end. I need to forget competing. I just need to get there. I don't want any more incident points. This has been a shit show. Yeah. how much time I'm losing down the straights. Everyone and their brother decided that they were magnetically attracted to my back bumper. Was it twice? 3 times? This has not been a clean race. I would just do the next one, except the next one's at midnight. How asleep am I going to be? Yeah, remember the old 3 AM streams? Those are bad times. You would not have wanted to see my face then. Wow, this thing's slow. Okay. One more lap. So what do we reckon? Take tyres, keep it safe? Or try to keep with these guys? It is a 20-second difference in pit time. Yeah, but 20 seconds in 5 laps? I'm not sure. Oh god, getting sketchy. Okay. Maybe it will be 20 seconds because it only takes 1 or 2 big slides. Ah, 59s aren't great. 57s would be better. Though a lot of that will be time I'm losing.
They say you cut the cord. You'll have to slow
On the
down
straights
and
at the
give up
moment.
time going.
God damn it. Yeah, these tyres are getting slippery. I think I'm going to have to play it safe. Well, something's happened up ahead. 5th is now 8th. That's the idea. See if I can get my viewer count up a bit as well. But there's 5 people here. I mean, that's about all I can ask for at the moment. In the actual 24, my tyres will need to do 13 laps at a time. So, you know, it would probably be good for me to drive them to the end of this, but... From experience, they tend to be down at about, like, 70% after 67 litres. They're still braking well, though. Oh, I don't know. So I'm going to ask them to do 3 more laps than they'll have to do in the 24.
The leader's pitting now.
I actually still feel alright. But will they, after 50% more race? This info is to be disregarded. Looks like I can still hang the Porsche curves at full throttle. I'm going to see what the percentages are in pits. Shit. That was fine. Why were you going so slow at the line? Because I could jump both of these guys if I can, though that last scrub might have done it for
You're
them.
in the top 10.
Where's my guy? There's my guy. They did give up on me. I'm gonna... What are the percentages? 65, 64, that's not okay. I mean, I might have already fucked it. Oh, 20 seconds optional repairs. I would like my straight line speed back, please. I'm not getting tyres. Okay. They're just not going to give them to me. Oh no, they are. Good. And I get the repairs too. I can take the repairs at the same time as the tyres. Cool. Come on, drop the car, drop the car, drop the car.
Okay, punch it.
Relative. That's 6th. Oh, he was 6th when we entered.
Car on the right. Car on your left.
Don't want you. No, go
Clear.
away. I'm now fighting you for position.
Got a
Oh
car
dear.
on the right.
I think somebody didn't take tyres. Or forgot that they're going to be cold. See, that's why you spin them on the way out of the pits. Get some heat into the rears. Okay, this is a race in 2 acts. So there'll be a bunch of people pitting this lap, I reckon. I've been bad on fuel this time round. 1.1, he must have had a slowdown, surely. 16, yep. Normally. It depends on when the leader crosses the line. It's 1 hour, which is normally time for the leader to do 16 laps. So when the leader crosses the line, everyone does 1 more lap, regardless of what lap they're on. And that's normally 16. I mean, I'll have spent a bit of time standing still, burning fuel. Oh, the straight line speed! Actual straight line speed. Imagine that. Actual grip. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I need to get no X for the rest of the race. 0x race coming up. 5 laps, 0x. Here we go. We are a clean boy now. Well, actually, no, I need to get 1x or less. Let's get this bread. I am really pulling away from the guy behind. Something must have gone wrong with him. Just the chat up above my head. I'm not sure if you can see it. And it just says, "Fuck you!" with a very long U. I'm slamming into gear. I want an 8 shifter. I want to go. I have an 8 shifter. I mean, I want to drive this thing with an 8 shifter. Iracing. Why can't I H-pattern a GTE? Why can't I H-pattern an F1 car? Except for obviously the old ones that have H-patterns. And those ones I want it to be full auto with a torque converter. I'm reeling this guy in. I think this guy is in sequence with me, so I think I am actually fighting him. Get that sweet 5:04 lap time. Oh yeah. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Oh, these new tyres are working for me. Oh, I love new tyres. They're delicious. Come on, smoking is bad for you. Come here, Marlboro car. That's not just slow, that's a slow down. No, he's just got a huge amount of damage.
Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
I have no idea where my sequence is with guys who've pitted, guys who haven't. There'll probably be a lot of people on bad tyres right now, because I think, yeah, there won't be anybody pitting in past this point. New tyres every hour in the 24, you mean? Or do you mean in every 1 hour race? It would be good to build my tyre preservation skills so that I can do the full race on one set, because 20 seconds is significant. The fact that I had 20 seconds of repairs there that I could do at the same time with the tyres was kind of a deciding factor. Oh god, the guy behind. I think I know why he's got damage. Because I almost got another 4X. Yeah, I don't think anyone else here... I think everyone else has pitted, but hasn't taken tyres. So I think now I'm working my way back up to the position I was in on fresh tyres, while everyone else is on 12-lap old tyres. That guy looks familiar. Oh god, what are you doing? That's... Okay. Oh god. Oh, he is slow, boy. Might actually be able to use the power of fresh tyres to hang it around the outside of him somewhere I really shouldn't. God, that was slow. Wow. Sort of lost me a good second. And I'm going to use the power of early braking while following somebody to not run into his back bumper. Jesus Christ, look at those skills! The IQ required. It's immense. 57.5, good. Even with the slowdown in the Porsche curves. Come on, let me have it. Let me have it.
Left side. Clear.
Thank you. Nice and clean. Yeah, his tyres are fucked. They've got to be. Either that or they're just terrible. But I'm going to go with the benefit of the doubt and say that the tyres are fucked. I might... yeah. Alright, let's hope a few more people start dropping. Because I bet you that all these people are in... yeah, everyone here is in sequence with me now. That's the idea. So I have actually got to make the overtakes. So in some ways it would have been safer to take... to not take tyres. Because then I wouldn't have had to actually overtake all these guys. I would just have been able to sit where I was. Yeah, 1 PM. Yeah. Yes, I'll post as the big secret. Oh, bye. Yep.
Go right.
The power of fresh tyres. Once again. Oh, there's people dropping. There's people dropping like flies. I mean, I was in, what, 14th? So if I can make my way back up to 14th, then my tyre gamble has worked. Yes. And so many people think it's just for UK as well. Well, that's never been the case. It's hosted in bloody Canada.
You got a slow car
All
on
our
the
transactions
left.
are in
Car stop
Canadian
on the left.
dollars.
Go right.
It's that guy! Gamble paid off, confirmed. Three more laps to go. The forums are an alright place, they're a mixed bag. And seeing as it's my job to make them a great and friendly place, more what the fucks in chat. Yes, it's really been one of those races, hasn't it? The second half, anyway. The first half was alright, but... So it's focus time now. Oh god. Jesus. No, there isn't. It would be nice to start one. Yeah. Even the ETS section is pretty dead. Yep, saved it. Oh no, we discovered that a long time before. I am in 14th, aren't I? So I have made up my tyre gamble already, and anything else is extra positions. I mean, only really 13th, or actually 12th. 12th is the only place that's really on the table. Yeah? I mean, I know that our sort of brand guy... I'm sure that our branding guy would be into that. But yeah. Fells film plastered all over it, but in a good way. Are you suggesting there's a bad way to plaster our brand all over it? Right, am I reeling this guy in at all? Sort of. By tenths though, not by seconds. We've got 2 laps left to do the deed. If I'm going to do it. Of course he might be on the same tyre strategy as me, which would explain why he's keeping pace with me right now. Ooh. He must have got a slowdown, he just lost a second. Yeah, he got a slowdown. Now you are mine. Oh, that's a lap down. Oh shit. Wishy-washy. Yep. Podium time. This is getting a bit spooky again. I've taken the tyres past their best point. I've been driving them sort of to the limit. Or to my limit anyway. Shame that that guy's not for position up ahead, because he's super slow. Oh, I know a guy who could get something done. Oh god, those still just aren't stagecoach colours, are they? 1.5 laps left. Could have bagged a podium, but a killing spree happened. mean, the thing is, if I'd gone for podium, I'd have probably gone for the risky tyre strat anyway. Yeah, 16th isn't to be sniffed at, considering that I'm 18th in terms of I rating. I'm probably still going to lose I rating for this for some reason, even though I'm finishing well ahead of a bunch of other people with higher I rating than me. You'd have thought I would gain at least something for it, but there you go. Yeah, the only guy I'm aiming for is Neil's testes. Don't know why this back marker seems to be trying to fight. Oh god. Yeah, this back marker is fighting.
Clear on the left.
I'm going to use the flashes. 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 Flash, flash, flash. Mine.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Not yours. You are a back marker. A back marker with a bendy wang. Take your bendy wang elsewhere. I don't want to see it. Yeah, he's... This guy's a lunatic. I'm just gonna... Woohoo!
White flag. Stay smooth. You cut the cord. You've got to slow down and give up that time. Car right. Clear on the right.
Jesus H. Christ. I'm going to put that penalty down to distraction. Yeah, when pigs fly. Keep it smooth. But hey, how's about that for 0 incidents? I said 0 incidents, and look, 0 incidents, famous last words. That was a bad place to take a slow down. Yeah, still half a lap to go. Yeah, making it very, very clear what I'm doing. I am over here. You can go over there if you want. I'm going to squeeze you.
Clear.
Good boy. I think I'm resting on the traction control too much on the way out of the chicanes. Maybe I should soften the traction control. Do. I'm gonna go right. Cool.
Car right.
Don't turn in on me like the last guy did. Oh fuck me! I said don't!
You got the black flag. You
Oh
have to drive
fuck,
through the
I've got to
pit
drive
without
through.
stopping.
I said don't! Like, I said don't. I'm gonna have to end the race in the pits. Oh boy, that sums up this race, doesn't it?
Left side. Clear.
I need to get myself out of this I rating. I need to get myself to people who know how to drive. I mean, the problem with that is then that implies that I need to know how to drive. This guy's really going to go for it on this last lap, isn't he? But he's not going to expect the pit lane strat. So it might actually be faster to get to the line going into the pit lane. Okay, so the tyre strap worked out. Right, pit lane strat, here goes. No, he's going to get me before the line. Oh well. There we go. There's the finish.
All right, there's the checkered
The
flag.
tyre strap paid off though.
Bring it back to the pits. We're going.
Oh, I am already out the pits. Could you sound a little less disappointed, alright?
Okay, punch it.
Well, sort of. What did I end up? 13th. So he didn't get me. No, he didn't get me. Oh, right, the guy's messaging me. No, he did get me. Oh. Oh god, I am a numpty. I am an absolute numpty. Yeah, PM. So what's the shortcut? /#. Which Chris? Me Chris? Am I only Chris? I'm the only Chris. Yeah, they're angry at me. Cool. Oh, this guy's being alright. What happened? Right, what about the other things that happened? When did they happen? So... Right. Okay, so position 15, position 13. Hang on. Give me some position numbers. 20, 19, 18, 15, 13. They're gone. Right, so let's see the first incident. Because when was it? That's position dash, position 5, 5, 4, 4, 5, 6, 14. That's lap 6. Oh, I didn't. I didn't either. Let's find out what happened. I am very tempted to do the midnight race. I might have to quiet it down a little though. Let's see. Yep. I did, yes. That's why I finished in the pit. That is 100% not on me. There is no way that's on me. Yeah, that was the second incident, wasn't it? Was this the first incident? Probably. So where's the first incident? I think it was here, yeah. So who's this guy? Okay, no, it wasn't there. Oh god. I was braking in a dead straight line. They were coming in. Like, look at me compared to this, compared to the centre line. I'm moving to the left at the point that he hits me. Yeah, he went into me. I'm pretty sure. So who was the guy? Look at the chat. Oh god, what a mess. What a mess. So who's... Kamei Eric? So who were they? They finished fourth. This guy. What happened to this guy? Oh, he's already going wildly off there. Oh, so he was behind me at this point. He was behind me at this point, so he thinks that I went into that guy. Yeah, he thinks that I pit maneuvered that guy. I barely avoided him when I rejoined. So... Hang on, 10th, 9th, okay. Let's see. Was it... Okay, there I am, up there. How am I up there again? I'm fighting... Oh, this must be the lap when the big one happened. I reckon. Because look, the this guy in the Porsche liveried Porsche, He was just behind me here. So I got the slip off him. This guy moves up behind me. I pull back into the racing line, so does this guy. This guy goes out and makes it 3 wide. And then... Ah! No way. No way. They just went straight into me. And they did it again a few laps later, that's the thing. It wasn't just then, it happened twice, same guy. Let's just watch that one more time. Hang on, I've got an idea. Where is it? Right. I'm going to get the ladder. This isn't going to work because the apps are going to be the wrong volume. Hang on. I'm going to need to wind it back a little. Somebody get ready to clip this. This is going. I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make this work. You know what I'm going to do. It's going to be amazing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right. I don't want to clip any of it, I just want to save it. Go on, just let me save the thing. No, I don't need to clip. I hope somebody's clipped that. Please tell me somebody's clipped it. I don't even know how to clip a Twitch. A Twitch clip. I should have just put screen recording on. Am I saving all my streams to my hard disk at the moment? No, I'm not. I'm just streaming. Cool. Let's see.
They got their loadout.
Yeah. No, I just want to go to my channel. Yeah, light mode. There we go. How do I... There we go. How do I... How far back can I go? Not far enough.
Oh boy.
Ah, you bastard. Not far enough.
Oh boy.
Evil bastard. Right, that'll have to be limited to the to people who've been watching the stream then. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it, I do say. Yea, verily, fuck it. Last one. Oh, that killed my safety rating. Yeah. Not getting A class today, boys. How much did I lose? Minus 0.12. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. You can on the YouTube stream. Yes, I am still using Restream, and you should be able to see it on YouTube. Right. I need to be a little bit quiet. So, AMSR stream. Because now it's coming up for midnight. The rest of my family is all going to sleep. So now we're going to be streaming like this. It's a different kind of stream to what you're used to. But I'm sure that you'll get used to it. Custard creams? Hell yes. Did somebody say custard creams? Custard cream AMSR. Mm. I need to make a new tutorial that's actually a tutorial, not just a stream that's been recorded. The thing about custard creams is you can't eat that many in a row. Yeah, I do need to do that. It's gonna be amazing. I shouldn't be so happy watching this again. It's gonna be amazing. Timed that so perfectly. Is this just the, whoops. Is this link the link to this clip? Or will it do any clip? Because I'm going to put this in the... Cool. We do have a racing section. I'll do it later. I mean, I could post it to the iRacing subreddit. Let's just turn the sound down a little bit. Because... MSR. Right, this is going to be the last one. And we've got someone called Dustin in here. I'm going to assume that Dustin is an amazing racer. Everyone called Dustin seems to be a great racer. Cool. They're flipping gears. There's the brake pedal. Ooh, cold. Cold and heavy. Just readjust. Settle in for the last one. This is going to be the last one. I'm going to have done 5 hours of racing today. I think I'm getting my money's worth at the moment. Probably. I mean, when does it roll around? I think I've got another year before I need to renew, because I bought a 2-year subscription. I think I got it this time last year. I mean, I need to be able to do 5 hours in this sort of time period to do the 24. Just not 5 hours in a row. Have they never done an endurance before? I prefer speakers. I don't, it's against my religion to use headphones. No, I have a really nice set of headphones, but they're also very heavy. And they get a bit wearing after a while. I just prefer having my ears not all the time. I'm sure a better, lighter set of headphones. I'm not even going to comment on that guy going into the wall over there. He's just vibing. Or he got vibe checked even. Yeah, 5 hours in one sitting. No! Like, 5 hours in a normal car in one sitting is exhausting. 5 hours in front of a screen in a racing car. That's just not okay. I'm basically using the clutch and the brake to rest my foot on right now. So the combined springs of both of them stop me from accidentally activating either. He's going for an adventure. Here it is, what is that police liveried being on? No, I don't know what it is. It's just checkers. It would be cool to enter a... Oh god. That's not where you brake, my dude.
Slow down. You got a penalty? We're cutting the cord. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
That was actually faster than doing it normally. I'll keep that in mind. If I'd just floored it all the way through there and skipped both of them, that would have been faster than the normal route.
Clear.
is locking up everywhere. One thing I'm learning is there's a lot of people who are making esports teams who are a lot less good than I am. God. This guy's probably practicing for the 24, I would have thought. I was at about where he is now. On Saturday. Oh my god, guy, there's a corner there. Yeet.
Car on your left. Stay on the right.
That's true.
Clear on the left.
That's very true. You know, they're getting together, they're finding a group of people, they're making their experience more fun. And of course the nature of iRacing is that they'll be put up against people with similar skill levels, which means that they get to have fun, the people around them get to have fun. Yeah. You know what, I'm not going to judge them for that. You're right. Yeah. I mean, some people have kind of delusions of grandeur, which I will. Oh, whoa, make fun of that. Oh shit, there goes me talking about skill levels, and off I go.
Give up the time game.
I was just thinking, I don't normally drag my way into, I don't normally drag the brake into the corner like that, so I wonder what's going to happen here. That's what's going to happen there. Calmed. Utterly calmed. In the face. Yeah, sometimes the track just doesn't seem to be the same. So, yeah, this time the fastest in the session are doing 54s. So yeah, the track's slow at the moment. I wonder what it is that changes it. If it's just temperature or what? Yeah. I take it seriously enough to want to get to the end of the races. Like, I don't treat it in the way that I would treat Forza or something. You know. I mean, that's still the beautiful thing about the split system. And the safety rating system. I mean, the problem with the safety rating system is you don't get put in a split with people with a comparable safety rating. It's not like a two-dimensional split, it's one-dimensional. Oh god. Yeah, there's me dragging the brake again. Wow. Hello. Yeah, so what's different? Info. Track 42 degrees. Okay. I need to check what the track's like in the race session, because 42 is high. Because normally the fast guys would be doing 49s, and at the moment they're doing 54s, and I'm struggling. So between the two of those, I reckon that the track conditions are bad at the moment. So I'm reckoning that this is hot. So I'm curious to see what happens when we get into the race session, because I think the race sessions are always the same. 10 minutes. Yeah, I am pretty sure that the track is hot at the moment. Anyway, racing drivers' excuses. Need to get better. That was a long burnout. on vibing. Having a non-grippy track is a good way to get used to, well, what it might be like in a midday stint. Because the race will start at... Actually, I don't know what track conditions the race will start under, because it'll start at 1 PM BST. But I don't know what the in-game time will be, whether it'll be real-time. I imagine it'll be real-time. Yeah, I've done quite a lot of practice in nighttime, but I'm certainly not as good as daytime. But nighttime is just a case of get through it. Bring the car out the other side. It's a good thing there isn't as much of it as there is daytime. Right, I think we're after the European peak and before the American peak now, which is why we've only got 200 instead of 300. Okay. That's better. Wasn't great, but it was much better. Gonna take it easy this race. I might try to double stint the tyres again, just see what it's like. But on the other hand, I want to get a safety rating. If I can do a 0x race, I'm sure I can make A-class. Or I could brake at the wrong marker, lock up, and barely make the turn. I mean, I did still make the turn. That's why you leave a good margin. See, this is the thing, is I don't race on the edge of my ability. I race, or at least I try to race, comfortably within the envelope of my abilities. Which means when I brake, I'm always braking with extra leeway for fuck-ups. Like here, you could probably just lift into... oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I could feel I was doing something wrong there, but I'm not quite sure what triggered it. But go easy on me, I have been racing for 5 hours and it is midnight. Anyway, what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted is that I try to race within the envelope of my my abilities. Yeah, you can hear my brain starting to leave me. I do not do the talky thing right anymore. I always brake before I know the car is capable of it. So that if either I have fucked up or something has changed that I'm not expecting, or if I'm on the wrong line, or if somebody else is there or whatever, so I can account for it to some extent. These people really doing driver swaps. I used to try and hold it full throttle around there until I realised there's just no point. It's actually faster not to. Yeah, I would have thought so. Yeah, to make sure they know how to handle the swaps. I don't know how to handle the swaps. This is absolutely the last one. I'm not doing the 2 AM race. What, you think? Things we were supposed to do that on Sunday. Last Sunday, not the Sunday afterwards. No, I'm not timetabling a map, Ross. The thing is, London's weird, so it has unique day and night lines, so you couldn't just do 24 hours on one route. Right, here's more practice driving tired. Or more than that, racing tired. Oh boy. Getting much more confident through the Porsche curves. Turns out practicing for about 6 hours has an impact. Especially when your total time on the track is about 10 hours or so, probably. And I did do a couple 1 hour AI races in the Assetto Corsa. Yeah, practicing helps. 3:56.4, there you go. It's as fast as I've ever gone. Well, no, I've done 55s before. So no, the track isn't bad. I'm just bad. And there just wasn't anyone in the server who had done 49s yet. No, I mean, it does seem like those are real alien times. I imagine the aliens are sort of amplified around Le Mans. Because unlike most tracks which are 1 to 2 minutes long, this thing is 4 minutes long. So you've got plenty of time to... if there would be 1 second a lap faster on Tsukuba, then they're going to be 4 seconds a lap faster here if they keep up the same rate. So the thing is, I'm fully expecting I'll do the first stint, do it all right, hand off, and then if we make it to the night time, I'll hand over the car in the evening, and then come back and it'll be retired by the morning.
Car stopped on the right.
Don't even. Where did I find these guys? Oh boy. Last one. There will not be any more after this. You know what, I'm going to stand up for a moment. Rest my butt. Yeah, like getting iRacing for testing, and they also race in a league in iRacing, but they're all rookies. So like, they only have iRacing for the league? If they only have iRacing for the league, why don't they just join a league in something like R Factor, where it doesn't cost you $10 a month? Ah. I don't know where that webcam's pointing right now. God knows. Is the camera on this? This is a thing I made a while ago. From a set of instructions. It's not the official Lego set of instructions, but I made the thing. Might as well entertain ourselves while the game's loading. Sorry, simulator. Serious driving simulator. Definitely not a game. Oh shit, I need to qualify. Now, you don't see this on other sim racing streams, alright? This is the kind of content you just don't get. It's nearly there. Move 15 to 23. Thing is, it can't actually see the cube while it's doing most of the moves. It only looks at the cube once at the very beginning. There we go. You just don't get that on other channels. Anyway, I should qualify. Oh, quali fuel. I don't know why you have to click there to edit setup. Like, surely clicking any of the setup buttons is enough.
They're showing us the pearl black flag as a warning. You have the race officials unhappy with your driving. Let's clean that up. If not, we risk not being allowed to take the qualifying time. You've got about 2 laps of fuel. You'll need to stop for more fuel.
Did they not like the burnout?
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time black.
Did they just not like the burnout? Am I just too cool for them? This is absolutely the last one. I'm not going to be able to do another one after this.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. You'll need to stop for more fuel.
Okay, get with the programme. There's his quali. I'm doing 1 lap. There is not time for 2 laps. So I'm number 8 on the server this time. Oh shit, yeah, I made emotes. I remember that. Like 3 years ago. 2 years ago, I don't know what it was. Yeah, I should make them redeemable at some point, shouldn't I? Like, I think if you're on YouTube, though, no, I mean, that's different. Have I missed something here? Can you just add a hand to anything? Is that a Twitch thing or a me thing? Shit. This is fine. The car is perfectly steady and stable. Strong and stable, one might say. What times are people posting? 52s? Oh. I mean, I qualified 8th last time, and then started 4th because 4 people failed to show up to the start line. Yeah, 52s are not happening for me right now. Maybe next year. Don't. Thank you. 56. Nice. That'll do for me. That's about as good as it gets for me, honestly. Cones. Nom 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 nom. Where does that put me? Ah, 5th. Cool. Nom 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 nom
There's
nom
the
nom.
flag. It's over.
There's the flag. It's over. Right. Drink. Right, this is a workout for the shoulders. Either that or it's just bad for the shoulders. It's hard to tell which. Yeah. There we go. I need to do something about this cable. It's a bit in the way. Hang on. I'm just going to have to guess where that's pointing.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the left side.
Is the
Closed.
foot camera
Pit
right?
road is closed.
I'm just going to turn the sound down a little more. For me. That's shiny. That's some env mapping right there. And the one behind. Are they just testing out all their chat button bindings? Oh shit! Garage, chassis, fuel. Fuck. 0 seconds. Bloody hell. No, I know you can't. Bloody hell. Okay. Right, I'm not going to even try it with tyres this time. Oh, it's that guy again. Except this time we've got 2 matching bimmers. I mean, 2 sets of eyes to spot that are better than 1. Look at this LOD model popping in and out on the bimmer in front of me. It's particularly noticeable with the env mapping.
About to go green. Stay focused.
And shoulders back. Don't die. That is the prime directive, don't die. Look at this guy actually controlling the pack.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Left side. to the right. Keep to the right.
Didn't want to be the
left
T1
side.
hero. So far I've
Still
managed
there.
not to be the T1 hero.
Clear on the left.
I'm not the hero they deserved. I am tired. Oh god, he's got to slow down.
Left side. Still there. Clear.
That'll be another slow down.
Car on your left. Stay on the right.
Maybe not. Yep, slow down. And this guy. Oh god. Bloody hell. Don't just stomp on your brakes in the middle of a straight. Right, podium it is then. Can we just end the race now? This is fine. I think we've tested ourselves against each other quite enough now. How many levels of detail are you on? 12. Ugh. Ugh. Don't do it. I don't want it. I do not consent.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line.
And the Porsche's being so loud, it's so tempting to shift when they do. Instead of when I need
Keep to
to.
the left.
I think I've got a lower drag setup than them.
Clear on the right.
Hello. Come here, you fucker. I don't want to do it into Indy. I never want the run into Indy.
Left side.
Indy is such a bad place to have the run. Oh god, not the guy behind. Don't
Clear.
you dare. Don't. Bad. Stop. Might survive lap 1 yet. Okay, guy behind is fucked up. Nice 10th
You're in
there.
fourth
Bloody hell, what's
position.
happened behind me? Right, you and me, this guy. You and me all the way. You can have the podium, I don't care. Just give me that slipstream and don't run into me. That's all I ask. I'm not going to do it. Not the race, sorry. I'm not going to do this dive bomb. So that probably sounded like not the race. mean, I'm not going to do that dive bomb. All I want is the slipstream. That's all I want from this guy. I'm not going to fight him. I'm not going to slow us both down. I just want the slipstream. If you're still here, can you just confirm that you heard what I said? Because I'm not going to be able to answer in Discord for another hour, for obvious reasons. That's what I'm doing. I might have to try the tyre strat. This might be the race. He's breaking away. Not unexpected. Oh, he fucked it. That's a slowdown, that is. That can't be anything but a slowdown. It must be a slowdown big enough to give me all the way, because that slowdown is typically 1.1 seconds. I was 1.3 seconds behind him, and slowdowns are disproportionately long. Well, I didn't want it, but I'm going to take third. Oh, and then I get the slowdown.
Got a slowdown penalty. Right side, clear.
Right back at you, boy. Right back at you. Well, back to the original plan then. I don't really want to be ahead of him anyway, because I suspect he's faster than me. But so long as he's not too much faster than me, I can keep in his slipstream and use him to make some more speed for myself. And keep myself away from the guys behind. The guys behind are fighting, but it looks like number 12's breaking away. Oh dear. Number 2's had issues. Sorry, position 2, not car 2. 1.5, okay. 5.2 behind, yeah. This is what I was afraid of. Now that I've broken out of the toe of this guy in front of me, well, now he's broken the toe, I'm going to start falling back into the grips of the guys behind. I need them to fight more. Yeah, number 12's faster than me. Oh fuck, I decided to try something new. It actually worked! But it doesn't feel as safe as my way of doing it before, so I'm gonna stick to the old way for now. I might try and practice that way a bit tomorrow, but in the middle of a race where I'm trying to gain safety racing is not the time to do it. But 6. First has really left. They've checked out. He was unsteady on the brakes there, but I didn't capitalise on it. Right, what do we reckon, chat? Am I going to the end on one set of tyres this time? So in the actual Le Mans, it'll be 13 laps for each set of tyres, no double stinting. Here, it's a 16 lap race. He messed that up. He might be trying to break the toe again. Oh, he's gone. He's... Fuck. I had no reason to do that. This could have been a 0x. Bollocks. Okay. Cool. Steering's good. We'll see what top speed's like next time. There was no need for that hit. I had the control to go further around the outside of him. Okay, feels like we might be a little dodgy under brakes. Which makes sense because we've just had a front end hit. Tyres are still good though. Wasn't a spin out. So front right might be a little bit fucked up. Third though. Pog. Oh, he's being apologetic. I'm going to apologise in return. If I remember, I'll message him afterwards. Look at the leader go. They've just absolutely gone. Oh, we've got our first blue up ahead. Okay, so the next guy's 3 seconds behind. Those are 3 seconds I can lose relatively easily. But let's just work on the assumption I won't. Dangerous assumption, I know, but... gained half a second through the chicanes.
You're now in third.
Damn right. God damn right! Right, if I'm going to have any chance of contesting the podium, I'm going to have to double my tyres. There is no way to do this without doubling them. Which is a scary thought. Right, now let's see what the aero damage is like. Ooh. Oh, that ain't great. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually not too bad. I'm about 4 kph down. That's acceptable, that's manageable. Go behind's gaining though. Go away. That was bad. And all the time he gained into there. Keep it steady. I'm not racing these guys, I'm racing myself. I am the only person on track who matters right now. Hmm. 10 laps to go, 10 laps at the line. If all goes to plan, I'll be pitting lap 11. And then race ends lap 16. This guy in my mirrors is awfully large. He must be laser focused on me. Like I said, 3 seconds is time I can quite easily lose, because these guys were lapping noticeably faster than me in quali.
About 5 laps of fuel left.
Copy. We need the double brakes there. I think I'm just going to let him have it. When he gets here, I'm just going to let him have it. Obviously, I'm going to keep up the pace until then, but when he gets here, I'm just going to give it to him. I don't want to do anything that risks my tyres, risks my car, risks my safety rating. Don't want any of that. I am leaning quite hard on my front tyres at the moment, which isn't great. He must have fucked something up. He's fallen another second behind. Okay, back on the straight. Stretch foot. Stretch arm. Two. Let's see what it is after the chicane. That was slow. 2.0. Wow. Yeah, I kicked a bit of oversteer there. That wasn't good. I booted it too hard mid-turn to try and compensate with the entry, and what happened was it started bringing the tail around, which the traction control caught, but it still cost me time. Anytime you lean on the traction control, you lose time. Oh boy, that was fine. I seem to have lost the turning point for that corner altogether. Somewhere in there, I know it. I am just going to give this to him. He can have it. Podium would be nice, but I'm not going to fight him. I mean, for one thing, I'm not sure my brain's up to fighting for the next half an hour. I might hold him until Mulsanne. And let him go there where it'll cost me the least time. He's backing off. He doesn't want to do it into Indy. Sensible guy. I can respect that. Okay, maybe I can fight a guy who's driving respectfully. But then again, if he's driving respectfully, I want to, that's behaviour to be encouraged. Thing is, I've got my eye on the guy behind him. He's not the guy I'm worried about. The guy I'm worried about is the guy behind him. Can't look behind now. Porsche cars, there's no chance to overtake unless you are a nutter and you've got enough to deal with on your own plate. Yeet! Yeet! Leaning so hard on my fronts through there. He's going to get a better run, I'm sure. Yeah. Right, here we go. Here it comes. Prepare your anus. He knows it's on. I know it's on.
Left side. Clear.
I mean, you saw how much faster a lap he was going than me. There's no point me fighting that. I might as well let him go and race my race. Don't risk anything. There was no way I could contest him anyway because he'd have got me on one of the straights. One of us would have outbraked ourselves. It would have ended in tragedy. I realise that's not really how you win races, is you decide the other person is more worthy than you, but at the same time, I'm here to get to the end. Would have been here to get to the end with 0x if I hadn't run into the guy who spun in front of me. An X is an incident point. So off track is 1x. Loss of control is 2x. You can get a 0x for small collisions. It's sort of a warning. If they turn into big collisions, it turns into 4x. If you get too many incident points. So firstly, incident points are what determines your safety rating. So your safety rating is a measure of how many incident points you get per turn, effectively. And your safety rating determines your license rating, and your license rating determines what series you're allowed to enter. And the other thing that they do is if you get too many incident points in a single race, then you get a penalty or disqualification. Depends on the series. Yeah, exactly that. So in this case, 17 is a penalty, and I can't remember how many is disqualification. 25 for disqualification. I'm slow as fuck, boy. Pit window's now open. Yeah, so the incident limit for the actual Le Mans is 100, and then 20. You don't actually ever get disqualified, but it's 100 incident points for a drive-through penalty, and then you get another drive-through penalty every 20 points after that. I've been trying to work out how many a lap that comes to. Because it's 12 hours, sorry, 24 hours, 4 minutes a lap. So 24 times 60 divided by 4. Somebody do that for me, because I'm not doing that in my head at 200 miles an hour. 180 miles an hour. Close enough. The guy behind me is going to come eat me alive as well. Well, we're aiming for a top 5 then. .360, so one incident every 3.6 laps. So you need to average a quarter X a lap in order to not get any penalties. And so far I am on half X a lap because of that incident earlier. So I suspect there will be penalties. probably quite a lot of them. Starting to get worried about 6th as well.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Cool. 2 laps and 3. What do we reckon? We trying the tyre strat? There's definitely a lot more speed to be found in the Ford chicane. But I'm already faster than the guys in front and behind through there, so I'll take it. Also, the one place a lap where I am faster, though I did keep up with them through the Porsche curves, I noticed. Right, now here comes time loss all the way down Mulsanne again. It's not that bad. 2/10. Yeah. Probably losing half a second a lap. Actually, probably more like a second a lap, thinking about it, because of the other straights around the other side of the circuit. This guy behind would be really gunning for me. So box next time by. Yeah, my aero damage is probably costing me about a second a lap, I think. The guy behind me isn't as fast as the guy in front of me, so I'm losing time to them less rapidly. I've been quite gentle to the tyres. Ooh, shit. Sudden time gained on that part. Yeah, they did Mulsanne corner much better than me. Almost half a second better than me. So 3/10 of a second better. Oh boy, they're coming. Yeah, like I said, it's the guy behind them I'm worried about. I'm pretty confident this guy's going to catch up to me. Ooh. Oh, off track. Where did that come from? Was that on the left before I got into the corner? I didn't notice. Because I'd be surprised if that was an off track on the out, on the exit of the corner. It was probably on the way in. I have got a few off tracks there in practice. I might have to start being a bit more gentle on the fronts through the last part of the Porsche curves and the first part of Maison Blanche. coming to get me. I suspect this little battle will be decided in the pits. God, look at the leader. What the hell have they done that? How much faster than me must they have gone? To 4 seconds a lap quicker. Reasonably quick maths. They're going 4 seconds a lap quicker than me. The guy in front of me is going about 1 second a lap quicker. The guy behind me is going about half a second a lap quicker. I mean, that's fine because I'm lapping 58s. I am down a bit on the top. Not much, but a bit, and it's noticeable. Oh god. Right, box this lap. Box, box, box. There's more cuts you can do through the first part of that. That was so slow. Good grief. Yeah. That's got to have been a second. Wow, that was slow. I mean, I was adjusting my pit settings on the way into the corner, but still, wow, that was slow. So when I come out of the pits, I will be very heavy, and I will be on old tyres. It's going to be sketchy. Possibly inadvisable, but I don't want to lose that 20 seconds to the cars around me just for safety. I know there's probably still a top 10 in it for me if I do take the safe route. But nonetheless, the guy behind's right there now. Like I say, it's the guy behind him I'm worried about. We're all going to bunch up in the pit lane anyway. Both of these guys, depending on how the pit goes, we do need to focus all the way through the caution curves. Yeah. Tapping that ass was never optional.
The leader's pitting now.
Okay. Right. Interesting first stint. Where's my guy? There's my guy. Oh, that guy's fucked. I'm not going to take those.
Okay, punch it.
Yeah, he got me on the pit. He must have taken less fuel than me. Or somehow taken less time on his way into the box. Let's see how much fuel I've got left in the tank when I finish. Oh, first took optionals. Or took tyres, rather. No, first's back with us, but first is on fresh tyres. And all of us are on old tyres. Actually, second has gone without fresh tyres. So second might be going to run away with this after the 40-second lead that first had. Well, no, they had a 15-second lead over them. But that's down to 20. They've got to make up 20 seconds in the next 5 laps. Who's around me? 7.2 behind, 14.5 behind. If I can keep it together, I've got a top 5 in the bag. If I can keep it together. Not a guaranteed, I'm on old tyres. Let's see. Let's see how we do. The thing I'm slightly worried about having spun up the tyres on the way out of the pits. Because that'll have taken some more life off them that I didn't need to take off. He's having trouble. Just gonna have to hope I've looked after my tyres well enough. Oh dear. Third's in trouble. Well, I have been driving pretty conservatively the whole race. Hang on, fifth isn't the guy I was fighting with before, are they? Yeah, they are, sorry. Of course they are. And they are still definitely faster than me. This is where things are going to get sketchy in a few laps' time. Oh. Oh, Jesus! Holy fuck, okay. Does that mean podium? I think that's a podium. Yep, I'm on the podium. Right, stay in the game. Stay in the game. Deliver us onto a podium. Holy fuck, thank you for holding the brake. Thank you for holding the brake. I thought I was a goner. Right. Don't get ahead of yourself. Keep it smooth and steady. You've got 15 seconds to the next guy down. All you gotta do is keep it on the road. That's all you gotta do. Keep it on the road. And one of the guys behind me is the stupendously fast guy, but he's also a stupendously fast guy whose car has just spent some quality time with a tyre barrier. His new tyre strategy has not gone as planned. Third place, and I was keeping up all the way through the Porsche curves and the Ford chicanes. I'm not out of this yet. Come here, you. 1.8. Maybe he had some contact with the incident, I don't know. I'm faster than him on certain parts of the track. Not down Mulsap though. Did he come into contact with those guys? 1.9. Because I got to 1.8 just a second ago. Let's see, if he gets to 2.0, then no he didn't. If he stays at 1.9, he probably did. He got to 2.0, he didn't have contact. Okay. I'm getting very familiar with this car now. And the truck. That's a good thing 2 days before an endurance race, isn't it? All I gotta do is keep that gap. That's the only thing I'm focusing on now, is keep that gap. I know I could gain on him noticeably into the Mulsanne corner. Come on. 4 more laps. 4 more laps of keeping it on the road. 3.5 even. Still feels stable into Indy. Oh god. I think I've won the fronts more than the rears. Which is good, that means it'll start understeering before it starts oversteering. Understeering, except in specific places, is generally safer than oversteering. This is one of those specific places, though actually oversteer is terrible here because you go off into this very, very nearby wall. I will reply in a moment. Porsche curves are not a place for talking to chat. Okay. May or may not have had contact. I think he might have done because he was gaining on me noticeably before, and now I'm holding it with him without a draft. So I think he might have had something, but it's not much. I think he might be down a couple of Ks. Up 13. Okay, Porsche curves are not a place to have back and forth communication with chat. I saw that chat moved. I responded to it moving. I didn't take my eyes off the road. Yeah, he's faster than me on the straights still. His tyres might be more cooked than mine though, because he's been working them harder to catch up with me. I don't know how he managed to get past me in the pits. Maybe I've taken too much fuel. I'll check after the race. Well, it's not just where he was this time last lap. It's the start of the straight versus the end of the straight. See, he's pulling away from me. He was 2.1 at the start of this straight, now he's 2.3. And I do have aero damage. I'm down about 4 or 5 Ks. God damn it. Oh, I could feel that coming. What was that one I said? Just keep it on the road? Right, get it back on the road before the next guys come through. Okay, now the tyres are going to be cooking. And now I've got the fastest guy in the split, 3 seconds behind me. Had to be lap 13, didn't it? Had to be lap 13. Oh, and he's on fresh tyres too. Oh, fucking damn it. There's plenty of other time to beat myself up. All I gotta do now is drive. Got 3 more laps to defend this guy. 3 laps. He's got significant damage. He's way slower than me down the straights. Okay. Yeah, way slower. Ah, I'm fucked off at that spin. Oh god, okay, the tyres are starting to go. So, 13 laps is the number of laps that the tyres are going to have to do in the 24. So the tyres are going to feel like this at the end of the last lap, though actually the car will be a lot lighter at that point than it is now. I think I might be able to defend this. Oh fuck. Oh god, those are going. Those are fucking going. Those are absolutely going. Bye bye podium. Bye bye podium.
Keep to the left.
Oh well, top 5 then. Top 5 is now the goal. Oh well, now 9x. Yeah, so as soon as you get past lap 13, as soon as you get on to lap 13 even, the tyres go off a cliff, feels like. It's only 5.6 to the guy behind as well. Need to take it really easy. 6 is blipping. Wow, they've gone off a cliff. I do not have anything like the braking force I had. I still need to get better on old tyres. Oh well, only 2 laps left. It had to be lap 13, didn't it? I kept it clean all the way up to lap 13 and then spun it twice. Oh Jesus. Yeah. Tyres, not okay. Usable, but borderline. Got 2 more laps to do on them. Funny thing is, they feel right through some places. Like laterally, they feel pretty okay. It's just under braking. Braking's the time when you load them up the heaviest. That does make sense. Yeah, you can probably take an hour out of that, but still 8 and a bit hours of racing. Or driving even. Yeah, I tipped it in way too hard there last time. It's perfectly possible to keep this thing on the road right now. Tyres are still good enough for that. But I need to be very careful about any steering inputs under brakes. Yeah, this is a little bit different. I mean, at least I don't have to deal with passengers. A bus doesn't threaten to put the back end around at every turn. True. First pulled out a huge lead again. Yeah, there's just one or two places where I now have to be incredibly careful about the lateral load on the rear end. So maybe I should adjust the toe of the rear end so the tyres wear a little slower. I mean, I've now taken them past, well past, the point they'll be at in the 24. 2 laps and much heavier. Let's see how much extra fuel I've got in the tank at the end. The next race I'll take out that much. Yeah, Indy is one of the places I need to be really careful. God, I'm tired. Right, final lap coming up. It's going to be a stonking lap, just you watch. Right, I'm going to overtake all the leaders on pace alone. I'm going to do a 2:46. You watch. Yeah, my eyes are kind of defocusing now.
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
Come on, eyes. Focus. Yeah, kick it into 12th gear. I've eaten half a second out of his lap time. He must be struggling too. Oh boy. Two. The other behind's gaining on me. It's not going to be enough though, so long as I can keep it together. And he doesn't make any completely dumbass moves. And the guy's behind too far away. I just need to keep it together. And that means braking way too early into everywhere. That was actually pretty fast. Yeah, I'm gaining time. I thought that was super slow. All 6 is blipping again. Do you see him? No, you don't. So yeah, the strat is definitely don't take tyres if you're at the front. If you're in the midfield, then tyres work. If you're at the front, don't take tyres. No, this guy was leading the race by 15 seconds and is now third and 40 seconds off the leader. I mean, they had an incident. Right, last time through Indy, don't cock it up. It was a little sketchy, but I pulled it up. Last time through Arnage, same as before. Oh, they got a really bad run. They lost 0.4 of a second through Arnage. The leader.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stops on the right. Alright, there's the checkered flag. Great job. You did really well.
Oh my god, I made him happy. I made him happy. Right, before I forget. Oh, have they gone? They've gone. Oh well, I can't message them. How many incidents was that? 7 out of 17. That's alright. Should have been better, but that's alright. It's fine. Another. It's coming up for 1:30. That one was already a stretch. No, that's as many as I'm doing today. Right. Give me the news. How'd it go? Was that just now? Is that this one? No, that's not this one. Because that's start 8, finish 19. I finished 5th in this one. Come on. I mean, not everyone will have finished yet, will they? Danke. I'll look. Probably tomorrow, actually. Holy fuck. Oh. Yeah. 8 hours of racing. That's quite a lot. Come on, give me the results. Give me those sweet results. Well, it's not going to give me the results yet, because the session hasn't ended yet. So you can still join the session at the moment. Once that's gone, I'll be able to get the results. Well, there you go, 1,440 minutes. Come on, give me the news. Give me the news. Want to know how I did. Want to know how I did, and then I'm going to end the stream. Give me that news. Give me that news. Tell me what I did. Fin 5, that's the one. How did I do? Plus 72, plus 0.21. That'll do. I want to get my A-class license tomorrow. That's the goal tomorrow. A-class license. We're doing it. We're doing it tomorrow. A-class. Exclusive right here. Oh, iRacing Endurance Series. Yeah. What's this? Huh. It's an odd selection. 1 GT4, a bunch of GT3s, and 2 GTEs. That's a weird selection. Yeah, anyway. You can see my road stats are... Ooh, I had a really bad couple of races back there. And here. It's always embarrassing when your iRating goes below the starter iRating. It hasn't updated to the current one yet. Actually, I have been higher. Okay. That's cool. Anyway... Oh boy, so I started today on a safety rating of 2.57. I'm going to end it on... you aren't my mum. 3.68. So I've gained 1 safety rating. And now I'm going to fuck off. There's more than time to call it a day, so I will see you all later. Probably tomorrow if it doesn't turn out that I fucked my hands again. Bye.